episode 1028. Holy shnikes. Welcome to the show. Louise and Louise are here.
You know what? I'm glad that you said Louise and Louise because I have a very special announcement to make.
Oh my God.
You know, I got a dog, my sweet little baby who's so cute and cutest dog in the whole wide world.
Doggy Angel.
Doggy Angel. It's funny, I called her a sweet baby angel once, and Amy looked at me like, what?
Yeah, that's my name.
That's my name. And I was like, you're right. She goes, there's
Angel.
only one. She's a sweet doggy angel.
Yeah.
So, you know, she was neutered and spayed. She was spayed. And I always get those two confused.
I know.
You know, because I don't know what.
Yeah,
but,
Bob
it makes
Barker
sense.
really didn't specify.
No, he didn't. Spayed, right. So, spayed. So we didn't really get to see this dog's personality come out because she was like recovering from surgery.
Yes, I do enjoy this part.
She's totally
She's
healed.
coming alive.
Took her on her first camping trip. Drugs have worn off, and we took her on a camping trip with another dog named Luna.
Right.
It was so obvious that this dog of mine ain't a Luna. Luna is like, oh, I'm so pretty. My dog's like, let's go. Let's do this thing. What are we going to do?
Like
We're going to get... Yes. So she is officially Louise. Official. And she's really named after Louise from Bob's Burgers because she has... You know how Louise from Bob's Burgers always wears bunny ears?
Exciting. Yes.
My dog looks like she's wearing a hat with ears because she's only black right there.
This is crazy.
And she did not answer to Luna. When we say Lou, she turns and is like, what's up?
Shut the fuck up.
Hand to God. She is so obviously a Lou, and she's L-O-U. And I have been wearing my Louise necklace every day. And I'm like, and then Amy and I can't stop laughing at the blanket you got me that says Sarah Louise, because now it looks like me and Louise, like we have our own little blanket. And so when she's bad, she's Louise Rice. And when and I tried to throw the Ginsburg in there, and Amy's like, it doesn't fit. She can't be Louise Ginsburg Rice. It's just Louise Rice.
Yeah, it's very severe.
Yes. And so she is Louise. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm overwhelmed.
I know. I have a Lou. She is such a freaking Lou. Such a Lou.
This was meant to be.
I know. And then as soon as we started calling her that, R.I.P. Sorry, she's not a Luna. Luna's like, oh, I'm so nice. And my dog's like,
that was the drugs.
That was the drugs.
Oh my God. That is great.
She's cunning. She's smart. She wants to do the right thing, but sometimes the ways that she goes about doing the right thing, alternative.
Yeah.
And she is loyal, fiercely loyal. She's Louise Belcher. And I was like, this dog is so obviously not a Luna. We have to change her name.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing.
I know we did. So welcome to the family, Lou.
Oh
L-O-U.
my God. This is crazy. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, me too. I feel the exact same.
Where is she right now, though? I feel
She's
upset.
with Amy. She's spending the day with her.
You
because
guys have like joint cust or what?
Well, I mean, yeah, joint cut. No, we're together.
Well, I know, but you live in different places.
My house has turned into basically just a very expensive suitcase, a very expensive storage room. Because I'm at Amy's like the whole time.
I almost brought it up at one point, but then I thought, I don't want to.
No, I'm like
seemed like I'm
always there.
judging. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So.
You're like, well, we're together.
Yeah.
I just meant like in the housing. But you're saying you live there too. You're just at work right now.
I'm just at work right now. Correct.
Okay. Wow, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Look at that baby and tell me that's not a frickin' Lou. I mean.
It's a Lou, and the bunny ears thing is hilarious. Because that dog has bunny ears on.
100%. And that's why I sent you the video. She hops.
Yeah.
She's like hopping around.
She's hopping.
Like look at the video. Look at the picture I just sent you.
And
look at how
she's
freaking
not
cute.
Feminine. Hold on.
No,
Oh, for Pete's sake. I mean, I'm going to frame that. I'm going to save that and frame it. That's a really
Is that
great.
not the cutest?
Because you could see her soul in that photograph.
I know.
That is the best picture anyone ever took.
I'm so glad
cute.
that you love her the same way I love her already.
I can't believe that her coloring is like that.
I know. It's like perfect for that. It's so
What a
cute.
special
And
person.
we took her, I'm just going to brag. We took her to the an outdoor like beer garden with hundreds, if not 1,000 people to watch the World Cup game last night.
Oh.
She sat on the floor, perfect. And now I have it to where I could just do hand signals and she'll do the move. She knows sit, she knows down, she knows stay. She sat there for 4 hours.
That's nice.
And did not even disturb anyone. It's one of those, oh my God, I didn't know there was a dog under here things.
Wow.
The
You
whole
got a
time.
winner.
We got a winner. She looks like a service dog when she's not even trained or not even trying.
It is sort of like also like a Batman mask.
Yeah.
Bat, cat, woman,
Yes.
something.
Which is, it's Louise Belcher vibes. She's so cute.
Louise, God
So,
bless her. What
I
a
know.
special animal in your life.
Yeah. So I just thought I had to announce that so people
Thank
don't
you.
start sending me like, oh, I love your dog, Luna. No.
No.
Do you hear how that, like, even when I say it, I'm like,
Doesn't
who
make
is
sense.
Luna? That is
I
not my
rebuke
dog.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So there's the update in my life.
I'll give you an update on our life, and that's that we got a Hungry Root delivery, and we are sitting pretty, baby.
Gosh, I'm bummed because I had to skip this week because I'm going on
Yeah.
a little vacation.
Yeah.
But they made it super easy to skip. I was literally on a hike and I got a text that was like,
That's funny.
"Hey,
Time,
to
yeah.
make sure you like finish your
What do you
order or
want?
like And I said, "Oh, gotta skip. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm
skip.
on the move.
No problem. Nobody's
no
like, "Are
problem.
you sure you want to skip?" Da-da-da. I hate when they do that. This is just like, yeah, no problem. We'll
Yeah,
see
we
ya
hear you. You're
whenever.
busy.
You're busy. So
Yeah, it's the best meal delivery and grocery delivery system in the world. And I can't recommend it enough because of what Sarah's saying. It's so easy. You can adjust it however you want. You can change, like if they give you a recipe for like a dinner, you could say, oh, I don't want chicken. Chicken sucks ass. And then you can get no protein or beef or whatever you want. And they have tons of like vegetarian and vegan options too, so you can customize that way. Or you can just change the schedule. It's so nice. And like if you're out of freaking butter or
they have that.
yeah,
All your pantry
other-
staples too.
if you need snacks, desserts.
Oh, the best snacks.
The best snacks.
Yeah, I always
dangerous,
save
actually.
save enough points to load up, like to do like a charcuterie
funny.
board.
That's really
You know,
funny.
to do
'cause-
like snacks of.
and to me that's dinner. It's like girl dinner.
It is, and I love it.
We love nibbling. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as we do. For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus you get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/braincandy. Use code braincandy. That's hungryroot.com/braincandy. Code braincandy to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. By the way, I include Hungry Root a lot in like our newsletter. Like, you know, at the bottom, I'll put like the link or whatever so people can use it. And anyway, that just reminded me of how, like, I know you get the newsletter.
Yes.
And I'm half the time when I'm doing it, I'm like trying to make you laugh. And I'm like, I really hope like she's opening this one. Whatever one it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, because this is just for
They
her.
are so funny.
Thank you. That's
I love
all
it.
I wanted to hear.
It's the best news. Thanks for thinking. of me.
I mean, I try to make Lou laugh. All right. What is first on my agenda? Okay. How about, you know what? I'll just go with a fun fact that is
Oh,
like,
yeah.
to me, kind of like not fun because I was like, what? It bothered me. You know how I'm like the most knowledgeable person about sports that doesn't like sports?
Yes, correct.
By the way, can you believe that World Cup?
I
'Cause
know.
This is pre-recorded, but last night was the U.S. Belgium
Right.
debacle.
Right.
What a shit show!
What a shit show.
I was.
It was hard to watch. I watched with a friend of mine who's a big soccer fan,
It's sad,
and she
man.
looked like she was in mourning.
Yeah.
Like I left early, and she didn't even. She was like, I feel like I need to send like a get well card.
right, like condolences.
Condolences. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, because
Sorry for your loss.
I took Lincoln to his lacrosse practice, and it was in an indoor complex, and they have like a bar restaurant upstairs. So I went up there and I got a glass of wine, and that was on the TV. And then, when we scored the goal,
Yes.
eruption.
Oh my God,
joy.
eruption. The whole place went crazy.
And then it was just nightmare from there.
I felt like it was like watching the varsity team play the JV team.
It was, that is exactly right, Sarah, because what my feeling is like,
what
because
happened?
we had looked on DraftKings, like, what's the spread?
Yeah.
And it was 53% likelihood that we were going to win. So I thought, okay, we are favored, but it's going to be a great match. It wasn't.
No, it was not.
It was,
really
these people
hard.
are better than us.
Absolutely. Really hard to follow up that, what was it? Literally the best soccer game. I get chills thinking about it. Mexico. Was it Mexico, Norway?
Oh. No, England.
Mexico, England. That was the greatest game I've ever seen in the history of sports.
Yeah.
It was so good. And I sent my friend,
Even
the same
the
friend, I was like,
were
is this
happy.
It was so good.
Because it was so exciting and you felt alive. We weren't dead inside as a globe.
Literally, it was a literal nail biter. I told my friend, I was like, I can't be a sports fan. I will not have any nails left.
Yeah, right. Right. And then we just shit the bed. All right, so here we go.
Yes.
I learned this not so fun fact, which is, and maybe you saw it on Instagram, that baseball is strange because there are no fixed dimensions for that outfield. So a fly ball that's a home run in one stadium is an easy out in another one.
I had no idea.
That is ridiculous.
That doesn't make sense. I feel like that should be in the rules. The stadium is this big.
Right.
The field
this
is the size of the field.
Bananas?
Yeah. Which is hilarious.
I know you.
I want to go to them so bad.
Have you gone?
No, but I really want to. They are more popular than the Rockies because the Rockies fucking suck. So when the Savannah Bananas came to Colorado,
these are our team.
That sold more tickets. Like that was more popular than the actual Rockies.
Well, yeah, because you're gonna have a good time with Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. Yeah, but shout out to our listener who did reach out to me, who works for the Rockies, and said if I want tickets, I can.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, so I'm still gonna hit you up.
I would love free tickets to any game.
Right, I'm
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm there.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What
do I have to do right here?
We did. We got the jerseys and we held up the sign for the Progies.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that was because it challenged me.
I know, that wasn't us. You're right. I know, it wasn't us.
Okay, but that's ridiculous that every ballpark's dimensions are unique. I can understand the building, but the field?
Right. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
So what's is when they say like the green monster, that green wall, what field is that? Chicago? That one I hear is a really hard one because you can't get it over that wall.
Okay.
To get a home run. So,
so we
what's
should
the
have known
easiest?
this.
What's the easiest? But that's different. That's because the wall is tall, not because the field is longer.
Right.
That's different.
Although, if the wall is so tall, then it bounces off. Then maybe it's not a home run. Maybe that
it's
still
not.
Counts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mad
What's
about
the hardest team? What's the hardest field and what's the easiest?
Didn't say.
Well, I want that information.
I do too. I was watching on The Athletic. They had this really cute video about in Seattle. I mean, and these are all things like which should be obvious, but you don't think about, which is that it is the northernmost stadium, baseball stadium, in the MLB, and as a result, their sunsets are much longer.
You get the sun in your eyes.
In the back of each stadium wall, there is this, what they call the eye, and it's a dark sort of rectangular swath that is behind the pitchers. So there's contrast, so you can, as the hitter, see the ball coming. Yeah. However, because of the sunset and the coordinates and the length of the sunset, the statistics of batters in Seattle's field are far worse.
I like this kind of facts.
I do too, because who knew? And who would ever think of like longitudinal and latitudinal challenges of baseball batting?
One of my favorite ones, I'm trying to look it up right now. It's the altitude in Denver impacts how far a field goal goes. And I can't remember if it goes farther or shorter, that the kicker for Denver is either it has the best stats
or the worst.
And I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the best because it's thinner air and it goes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Thinner air reduces aerodynamic drag, allowing the ball to travel faster and farther when struck. So, yes.
And it's like, okay, the differences are marginal. These aren't huge statistical changes, even with the Seattle sunset situation, and I'm sure with this altitude. But it does make a difference. And if you happen to play for Seattle, for example, or Denver, you are then exposed to that way more than if you're just a visiting team.
Totally.
And it would affect your stats.
It would even, if you're the kicker for, it says they call it the mile high advantage. And on average, a kicker's maximum field goal range increases by about 5 yards when playing in Denver compared to sea level outdoor stadiums or domes, which is a lot in, a game that's measured by inches in some cases. And think about that for the confidence of a kicker. Like if you were always kicking farther, I'm really fucking good. And I think that confidence and that even if it's kind of boosted artificially could help you be a better player.
I would love to know if the kickers then when they play away are like miscalculating how much.
Maybe.
Because it is math in your brain of like, I need to kick this hard to get this far.
Yeah, I think so. That for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and historical records have been broken that Denver's thin air has facilitated some of the longest field goals in NFL history. 64 yards.
That makes sense because if you are the away team,
yes, you're like, whoa,
you're kicking like you're in regular, and then that ball's going crazy. Wow, interesting.
I know. I love those kind of facts.
Me too. But also, baseball, get your act together. What the fuck?
Right. Make it standard.
The image on the post that I saw does show like the difference between like Fenway and Wrigley.
Oh, yeah.
You can see like what's harder and easier, but like I don't like that they don't have a
And then the stats are all messed up.
It's
for the ones
up.
who play those are their home games, so they play the most
That's what I'm saying,
games
Sarah.
at their own field. They're going to have different stats. That's not even accurate.
It's not accurate.
Hang on a sec. Nobody cares more about stats than those fucking baseball people. They love them.
They love the pencil and the whole book.
I've sat next to one of those people at a game before, and I'm like, wow, are you even watching the game? Like, I know you are, but...
I know, they are so into it.
They are really into that pencil. And so I feel like the people who care like that would also be like, excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah.
Like, letter to the editor people.
You would think.
Doesn't make sense.
Be persnickety.
Yes.
Well, they're not.
Okay, well, good fact.
I'll tell you what is a fact that I know, and that is that Caraway cookware and bakeware is the best kitchenware you can ever hope for. You will love it with all your heart. It will change your life.
That it's not just cookware. It is kitchenware. It's everything. Because what I can't stop thinking about are those tongs from your house. Here's why. You're going to be like, what are you talking about? Have you ever tried to clean a regular pair of tongs and they got all those nooks and crannies and they don't clean well. They have thought of everything at Caraway. It's almost like a closed, like a chopstick with one of those, like, I don't know how to describe them, but because of that, they make it very easy to clean, but a very effective product. And like the design team at Caraway, I just love a smart design.
We do. We do. Because then it makes your life better.
And I like a tool where you're like, well, we can't improve on that. And they're like, hold my tongue.
It's so true. Because I have she's referring to, I have the utensil set. And
Yes.
this was in an effort, this is very Monica Geller, but like, I like to have all my utensils handy, but then it looks cluttered.
Yes.
If you have everything. And the utensil set from Caraway is like
Individual.
streamlined.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's just the greatest hits. It's just the ones you actually need all the time.
Correct.
And then the butcher block of knives. And that's it. And that's all there is.
Yeah.
And then those
Clean.
tongs.
Those tongue.
Rocking our world. Those tongs. Sarah's on one today, and I love it. But for real, all their stuff is like that, where you're just like, wow, they thought of everything.
Yes.
Because it's beautiful and super functional. Mm-hmm. So they have now the complete bar set, which I need. Caraway, are you listening? The mixing bowl set, it's amazing. The food storage, Sarah won't shut up about.
I won't.
Glass airtight containers, so none of that plastic garbage.
Yeah.
They have everything. They have a griddle. I don't even want to talk about it. I want it so bad.
I'm gonna have to look at that now.
Yes.
That is great.
It's just the best. Anyway, because I love like bacon and eggs and all that. It's perfect for that. Anyway, right now you can save up to $230 on the 12-piece cookware set versus buying the products individually. And you can find even more set savings when you shop Caraway's full kitchenware collection. Plus, for a limited time, every dollar you spend on clean kitchenware gets you closer to your dream kitchen or $100,000 cash.
Whoa.
Visit carawayhome.com/braincandypod to take an additional 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/braincandypod or use code braincandypod at checkout. By the way, that is what I got my bestie Kel for her 50th birthday. She is
what a great gift.
incredible
she loves
cook.
cooking. Yes, she's gonna love that, Suze. If you're a good cook and you have nice pots and pans and cookware,
World is your oyster.
oh yeah.
And I
And
really
also
should have
make
said,
me some oysters.
yeah, Kelly, put that on the menu. But I should have said, so they have like a deal. It's like a shop clean, win big. I really should have led with this. Make the swap to clean. So like they're non-toxic
Yeah.
and non-stick somehow. And they say make the swap to clean, high-performing home goods to be entered to win the kitchen of your dreams or $100,000. Which
Well,
is,
I'm gonna enter this. We always
I
talk
know.
about my kitchen needs a remodel.
yeah. So this is like,
They're gonna be like, not available to you, Sarah, but your friends.
yeah, you're an insider.
Yeah.
But it's basically like swap your garbage that's bad for you to Caraway, and then you'll be entered to win their sweepstakes.
Yes.
Okay. Will do.
Watch, one of our listeners will win.
I actually could totally see that
I know.
happening.
Me too.
And then we're like kind of mad about it.
Yep, that would be on brand for us.
All right. Focus, Suze. Focus.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I read a fun article in Rolling Stone about a gal named Cynthia who was known as the Plaster caster, and her art was getting the wieners
I knew
of
you were going to say wiener.
rock and roll stars and making a plaster cast
Yes.
of their.
I feel like I've heard
Unit.
of this lady.
She's a legend. R.I.P.
Legend.
Yeah.
Did she get, I feel like what I remember was Tommy Lee. Does she have his?
Oh God, I hope so, because his is like
I
supposed to be
vaguely remember
humongous.
this. I feel like she was like in the 90s and 2000s.
She started in the 60s and 70s.
Okay, so
but-
earlier than that.
But she lived till 2022, so like probably.
Oh, well, now I need to know. Yeah.
Yeah, because her most
Tell me
famous
everything.
and first celebrity was Jimi Hendrix. And let me tell you, you might want to Google that. Because that guy, he had some girth going on in that tiny little body.
Oh
That is a gigantic.
Whoa, didn't he have like a million kids? No, I'm thinking Bob Marley. Totally different person. Totally different person.
I wish we knew what his wiener was like. I want to know what all their wieners look like, but...
Well, she's adorable, first of all.
She's adorable.
She looks very fun.
She looks so fun, and it sounds like she really was, because after her death, her diaries and casts and everything was donated to the Kinsey Institute.
Yes, of sex.
And she did not want anything donated to like a sex museum. She was like, this is art. Like, this is not tawdry.
Yeah. Yes.
And so she wanted it to be important, and the Kinsey Institute is for sexual research, and so they took it and whatever. However, I think the Jimi Hendrix one is at the, you know, that weird ass museum. I think it's called like Phallicological.
Oh, like the Museum of Dicks, basically. Yeah, are they the ones that they have Rasputin's dick? Yeah.
Sarah and I have been talking about Rasputin's dick since the year of our Lord 2016. Because once you get a load of that baby floating in that jar.
All right, it's like, whoa.
It's something you can't unsee.
And Tommy Lee was famously part of the legendary Plaster penis collection. And yes, I remember that from...
I love that you remember. You're funny because you're a les, but you still care about wiener.
I mean, I care about the art.
She loves the arts.
I feel like somehow I heard about this on... Either Tommy Lee was on Howard Stern talking about it, or she was on Howard Stern. Somehow I feel like Tommy Lee, Howard Stern, and this gal. That's what my
diagram.
my memory as what was probably like a 14-year-old girl was like listening to it, picking up. Yeah,
I think what I love about it is at first glance, it just seems like this is a woman, and she was a total groupie. Like she was banging them, she was blowing them, she was doing her thing. But she also was, in my opinion, this was so empowering because...
Whoa! I just saw Jimi Hendrix.
Tip of the hat, Jimmy.
That thing is girthy.
It is thick.
Whoa.
James Hendrix.
Okay.
Is it hot in here?
Yeah, well, never thought I would be Googling that.
And like I never would have, to be honest, I never would have thought because he was so slim.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought either. But you know what? Kind of does have BDE. I mean, not kind of, definitely. Well,
good point.
That guy's
really
like, I'll wear a scarf wherever, on my head, on my neck, whatever. I got a big dick.
I love that the scarf. Right.
Yeah, I'll wear a whimsical scarf. Have you seen my dick?
It's true, though.
That's
it's true.
Like the vibe.
Yeah, and you can see why with this plaster caster.
Mm-hmm.
Because
how funny.
Holy shnikes. And God bless him. And I love that he did it. But I think that's part of what I love about it is that she was putting them on the spot.
She's fun.
And so obviously the ones with gigantic...
Oh, yeah. Are like, here you go.
Gladly. Let's immortalize this. Let's make a sculpture. And so, like, all the ones that said no.
Oh.
You got to wonder.
You know who I heard has the biggest in the music industry?
Let me think about this.
Yeah.
Current or all time?
Older, 80s band.
80s band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a hint.
Well, the hint I want to give you would give it away, but the news is about what's going on in his pants.
Get out of town.
Huey
I
Lewis.
want a new drug, baby.
Yes, exactly.
Are you kidding me?
I hear that the news is referring to his member.
Are you serious?
I mean, yes.
I actually think you may have told me this because this joke is ringing a bell. But, like, it clearly did not get Now I'm like,
let's see if she cast his.
they were
Huey
the
Lewis.
hardest working band in show business.
Well,
Oh, Huey. That's how you get away with a name like Huey.
yes, legendary mold maker Cynthia Plaster notoriously counted Huey Lewis among her rock star subjects. Lore and various music culture discussions frequently highlight that her plaster cast of Huey Lewis was famously one of the largest in her collection.
Sarah, here's what I love about you.
I know a lot about dicks for someone who doesn't ever want anymore.
Yes. But also just that, like, no matter what I bring, because I have, I read some stuff about her and I know some stuff, but, like, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of, like, I wonder if she has this rumored gigantic wang.
Yeah.
But you're like, you go through this weird filing cabinet in your brain of, like, which musicians have I heard have gigantic dongers?
Yes, exactly.
And then they are all like, yep. Mm-hmm. I actually now need to know, because she got total of 61, which isn't that many, considering you guessed like 5% of them during the show.
I did. Yeah, that's true.
So, do you know any other gigantic wiener singers?
Not off the top of my head or theirs.
Okay, those are the main.
No. Yeah.
Okay, I wonder who because all 61 or whatever.
Yeah.
Are gonna be
those are the obvious.
gigantus.
Yeah. That's like the obvious ones.
Yeah, the ones that are like,
and I think the other one that came
up.
up is Iggy Pop. I feel like he also probably
makes
had a big
sense.
one. And he had big dick energy for sure.
I think he might be alive.
Is he still alive?
Is he dead?
I have to look.
Let's look.
This is important.
It is important. Is he dead?
I don't know. I often, why do I feel like, yes,
Okay.
Godfather of Punk. Him
When
and
did
his
he
big
die?
dick. No, is alive.
Oh,
He's 79.
good for him.
He's still touring. I think I'm confusing him with
Well, guess what? I think who you're about to say is still
David
alive.
Bowie.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
But Billy Idol?
Because Ziggy
alive.
Stardust and Iggy Pop
Yes.
sometimes overlap in my brain.
Totally.
And so I can't sort out
That
who's
makes
who.
total sense.
And then
Say no more.
thank you. God,
No,
you're
that
so
makes total
validating.
sense. No,
Yeah.
for real. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, she got to the, you know what I mean, bottom of it. And what?
I feel like all those Zappas probably have big dicks too.
It's crazy that you say that because Frank Zappa was her biggest champion.
Okay.
You said all of those Zappas.
Yeah, because he's got like Dweezil and Ahmed Zapp and all the kids and
she's a
all the,
girl,
you know.
yeah.
But I feel like they probably,
he
that
was
seems like,
obsessed with her art.
Okay,
And
I didn't
he
even know
was
that.
basically her patron.
oh, wow. Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Patron
her
of the arts.
patron. He paid her a salary and
Get
got her an
out. And I just
apartment.
fucking guessed
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
I am
you
good
did.
at this game.
You are good at it. And
Who knew that would be a skill? Man,
I wonder. I
completely
don't know if-
useless.
I do not know if he was cast, but he must have been
Oh,
if he's
I
that into
mean,
it.
Yeah.
And you know he had a big ween.
You guys, come on.
Well,
Anybody who's
let's
like, I want
play
to have a bunch
game.
of kids, I feel like is
Which current
yeah.
or, well-known rocker do you think is the least well-endowed?
Oh, current.
Like who has a tiny wiener? Adam Levine.
I feel like Harry Styles is probably not.
You know what's funny? I think you're right. And I think everyone would be like, that's fine.
And I totally don't care because that
that's
guy
not what we're in it
would
for.
totally make
Yeah.
sure that he took care of you first.
Absolutely.
And maybe like second and third and fourth.
'Cause
And
he's
then
like
wouldn't
a
even.
lady.
Yes. He would be so You'd be okay with that.
Yeah, because yes, that is such a great observation. Because it's like, I think you're right, and I don't care.
I wouldn't care. I do not. That doesn't even matter. Mm-hmm. But he would like be so good at oral sex. I just know it.
I mean, so good.
Yeah.
Who else?
I know this is a fun game.
Yes. I'm gonna have to edit so much out, but
No, why?
well, we are
Skull,
going
Jerry.
on too long. This could go in our Patreon like bonus content.
Yeah. All the dick stories. I'll have to have a think.
Well, what do you think about my theory about Adam Levine? Because I think maybe he's not.
100% that guy is a little dick.
I think so. I think it's very thin.
Absolutely. You know who else I think? He's not an actor, or he's not a singer, but he's an actor, is, I think, what's his name? Tobey Maguire? Small dick.
Absolutely.
And who's that other guy from that 70s show?
Oh.
Is that No,
Not
that.
Ashton?
Nope,
Oh,
the other one.
Topher?
Topher Grace. Small dick. I have that. They have that vibe.
I can see that. I definitely don't think, oh, you're wrong.
And Michael Cera. I just think that guy also probably has a small dick too.
That, you know what's sad about that? I think you're probably right. And he falls into the Harry Styles category for me, where I don't care.
You don't care.
He's as nice as can be. Oh. Like, he is legendarily nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, then he
And,
falls
like-
into that category.
Like, self-defacing and, like,
Yeah,
sort of like...
I think he might have a small dick.
Yeah, but like, then wants to please.
We don't care.
Like
Right.
a Labrador.
We don't even care. Yeah.
No, we don't
But
mind.
but Adam Levine or Levine
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck his name is. And what do you think about everybody likes him, but they don't ever stay with him? The guy, oh my God, with the guitar, who thinks he's so great, who dated Jessica Simpson.
Oh, yeah, John Mayer?
John Mayer.
Unfortunately, I think he might have a big one.
Oh, well, he
But
doesn't know how to use it.
I think that's
he's probably a selfish
I think
lover.
he doesn't. Yes, I think you're right.
Because he can't.
Something ain't right with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the list, along with Chris Tucker, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
when
know.
we saw Chris Tucker in the Epstein files,
That was.
and we had predicted
Yep.
something ain't right.
You said that years ago. And I said about Ashton Kutcher, and
Yep.
he's all getting
Time will
defensive
tell.
of it. Yep. We have said this for years. We're
He
basically
actually
right.
is crazy.
I know.
Because it does become like, oh, it's the people you most expect. Like, it's like...
Like the
even Harvey
vibes. Like we
Weinstein.
can, well, and here's the thing. If you are somebody who's been a survivor in any way,
Yes.
you have a sixth sense for it.
You're like, oh, I know that
I know
energy.
walking down the street, I'm like, huh, keep an eye on that guy.
It's actually true.
Can feel it. It's a vibe, and I know in 2 seconds. I just do. In the same way that they know who to victimize.
Right.
Dude, it's fucked up, but I think that's
mean,
true.
you're right.
It's a sixth sense in a weird way.
And unfortunately, I think we know about
Yeah,
penis.
yeah, we do. That's what happens.
Fortunately or unfortunately. But fortunately, we also know about what is great bedding.
Yes,
And it's cozy earth.
it's cozy earth. Amen. Do you want to be if you are somebody who's experiencing the heat waves that are going
so
through
hot in this
the U.S. and are
house.
pretty much going to be around forever, based on what I'm guessing, you want sheets that are going to keep you 3 degrees cooler. Because let me
Yeah,
tell
you
you,
do.
that makes all the difference. And maybe you're like Suze, who doesn't have the air condition,
It's so hot. Like, I'm glowing like a pig over here.
and she needs some good sheets that are going to keep her cool.
I really do. You wouldn't believe how much I have to wash mine because I'm like, whoa.
But
It's a
every
rough
time you do,
night.
they get better.
They get better. They're soft. They're luxurious, but they are affordable. It is amazing. And what I really love, as we talked about recently, is their customer service. Because if you have any problems whatsoever, first of all,
that's
they have
great.
the 100 night sleep
Yeah, guaranteed.
trial.
Yeah.
So if you're like, oh, these, what are they talking about? These are the worst. You can just send them back.
Right.
You won't, but
You won't.
or if you have any trouble, like I had one time with a zipper that was sticking, and I told you within 30 minutes of me sending that email, I had a thing that said
shipping
your ship, is on its way. Your replacement. It was
Love
just
that.
so.
I love that
seamless.
kind of customer service because, man, that is hard to come by these days.
Yeah, it is, and it was so easy. You know how like usually it's not worth it.
Right.
You just think, oh, it's not worth the trouble. I'll just
Right,
buy something new. It was so easy, and I was really impressed, and I really wanted to see, because we're always saying it.
Right.
I want people to know what they're getting. But anyway, they have a 10-year warranty for any of those mishaps if you have any trouble whatsoever, and it really is hassle-free. But the softness and the coolness
10-year.
are
I
the
want you to
ticket.
just do the cost per use on that one.
For real.
The math there on what
For your bedding?
for
Are you
your
kidding?
that you're in 1/3 of your life.
Your
Come
duvet
on.
cover, forget it.
Hello.
And then they have like cute joggers and nice tops and athleisure and stuff. But anyway, they are made from viscose from bamboo, breathable, soft,
it.
and built for summer. Head to cozyearth.com. Use our code BRAINCANDY for an exclusive 20% off. That's code BRAINCANDY for an exclusive 20% off. And if you see that post-purchase survey, mention you heard about Cozy Earth right here. And by the way, like, they probably don't want me to say this, but they usually give you more than that as a discount.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Get after it, guys.
Like every time I go there to get something, it's more than the things. So I'm just saying.
Just go.
Okay. Anyway, good for Cynthia Plastercaster because God bless her.
God bless her. She does look like so much fun.
It is fun to read about like how she did it and how like they had to get them hard.
I'm sure she had no trouble doing that.
Yeah, she had no trouble, and then they'd put them in the cast and then get it all sorted, and then they would have to get it out. And like, if their penis was still hard in there, it was like hard to get the penis out. And like some
Gotta
of
wait
them,
till it goes soft, like a balloon. Like gotta deflate the balloon to it.
it was so fun to read about. Anyway, God bless her. Okay. Just some fun facts about Kidz Bop.
Okay.
Are you a big Kidz Bop fan?
No, because I don't have kids. But I will say, when I go to camp, and we've got to have camp appropriate music, that
What ages are we talking at this camp?
like 2nd grade
Okay.
to 15. Like,
Oh, right. But
this
yeah,
is in
right.
the category of we
Yeah,
can't
if
be
it's
having,
younger kids, I get that.
and they
'Cause
all
Link
the
gets
thing
so
is,
annoyed when they do
right.
this in gym
well,
class.
of course.
When you're in middle
I
school,
would
it's so
don't do
insulting.
it. It is super insulting. But if you have the kids who want to play the most like popular, like throw on a Kidz
for
Bop
sure.
version of whatever, and I think it's one of the funniest ones that they ever did was Cardi B's WAP.
How did they do that?
Okay. Oh, here, this is great. Put the rolls in my mouth. Put the rolls in my mouth instead of there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. I said, I know you like to eat 11 days a week, wings and pizza, stuff that crust with extra cheese. Yeah, we feasting on some wings and pizza. I'm so hungry, I can't stop. Bring that wings and pizza. Give me all the ranch you got for that wings and pizza.
I mean, what a great song.
Pizza Hut, a piece of art, extra large, click add to cart. That's fucking funny. Okay.
So good.
That's good.
I was struck by the beginning of the article, which was saying, first of all, what year would you guess that it started?
I
You
think
know how we do, like, what came first, the paperclip or the
yes,
fucking
yes.
microwave?
I think that this came out about the same time as when, remember, like, Now That's What I Call Music?
Yeah.
That, I feel
What
like
year would
when
you
they
say
were
that
on,
is?
I'm going to guess Kidz Bop came out
You're going to get it right, and I'm going to be so annoyed.
2004.
It's crazy. It's 2001,
Oh, I was close.
but I would have said 1995. Like, I thought
Because
it
I
had
don't
been
remember
around
it
way
when I
longer.
was younger, but I remember it when I was in about middle school and high school, they started having these. Because I was really into music with bad lyrics, and I got in trouble. I wasn't allowed to go over to a friend's house because I brought Sublime.
Wow.
And they were like, she's not allowed to come over anymore. And in fairness, those lyrics were wild. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, they had a good point.
Yeah. Divorced parents and I'm bringing over Sublime? Nah.
Okay, well, they came out in 2001 with Kidz Bop 1. Over the 24 years or whatever it's been, they sold 24 million albums, 53 releases. So they're on Kidz Bop 53.
Wow.
And they have over 3,000 songs. And only the Rolling Stones, Barbra Streisand, Frank Sinatra, the Beatles, and Elvis have more top 10 albums than Kidz Bop.
Get out.
It's crazy.
You know what? Good job.
I mean, it is genius.
It is.
Truly, because I mean, it requires almost no labor. It's just like
the tune, the melody, everything is there for you. You just have to swap out some.
The song,
right,
and then change it, and then you release and distribute it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wish I had thought of it.
Right,
but
God, me too.
They asked the guy, like, what was the funnest sort of lyrically to adapt to make it appropriate, and they said That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. The lyric change was regarding alcohol.
Yeah,
they can't mention alcohol, so they changed strawberry champagne on ice to strawberry milkshake so nice.
Strawberry milkshake so nice.
And they thought that was real good. And they have like a tour that
I'm sure
there's like kids that sing, and then they have a mascot, DJ KB.
Kidz Bop. Oh, got it. I think that's cute. I'm for it.
So cute. I love wholesome
Yeah.
music appreciation.
And I remember singing lyrics before I knew what they meant, and like the Sublime lyrics. Like I can remember we were saying like sticking needles in your arm, picking up trash on the freeway, feeling depressed like every day. And we were doing like the like joking around, like acting it out. I can remember in the back of the car, and my brother was like 3, the other one's 6. I'm like 9 years old doing that shit.
That is really disturbing.
Really disturbing. It's surprising none of us have a drug problem.
That is nuts, actually.
And I was just like, oh my God, that's not appropriate. At least back in the day, they were like hiding it in, things were like innuendos. Like the 90s music, that grunge was raw. Just real raw. Yeah.
Well, Kidz Bop does a great job of like working around it. I give them a lot of credit.
Yeah, I like that. I'm fine with that. I'm for it.
All right. Next I want to talk about...
How come we don't have any parody artists anymore?
You mean like Weird Al?
Yeah.
It's very hard to do well.
It is. And he was already like a funny a character in who he is.
Mostly it seems mean. And he never did.
He never seemed mean about it.
Because he's
Amish
not.
Paradise? That was funny.
He loves music, and you can tell.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard to do a parody without seeming like you're making fun of the thing.
It is. And he never felt like he was doing that. That's interesting.
I do think Weird Al is singular.
I think you're right. I actually think that nobody could come along and do what he did. It wouldn't work.
I could get emotional about Weird Al, if I'm honest.
Oh my gosh.
He's so nice.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever watch his Behind the Music?
Yes, he's great. I felt the same. I'm like, he really is a gem. He falls into that like Pee Wee Herman, Weird Al, Richard Simmons are all like in the same category for me of like just kind
but like
human.
even with Pee Wee, like he got into trouble with the law and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and so then he had to like deal with scandal. Even in the behind the music, they were like, I think they said it was like self-referential, if I'm remembering correctly. They said like, typically this show is about like the dizzying descent.
Right.
It's about like the women and the drugs and the alcohol and the vanity and the egoism. And he just was like the nicest guy and married a lady and had a family and then really loved playing the accordion.
Yes.
And writing songs that made people feel good.
We need somebody else like that. We need a.
It's like Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
It is like once in a generation you get somebody who's a man.
Right.
Because that's what makes it remarkable is
Right.
that it's a white straight man.
Right.
Who is just like, no, I just really am nice.
Yeah. Aww.
And we want more of those.
I do. I really do.
Okay. So Weird Al, we love you.
Yes, we do.
Okay, moving on is I watched a documentary on Documentary Plus, which was about milk.
Okay.
Like one night, my sister was worried about me, and she texted me, and I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just sitting here drinking LaCroix and eating cookies and watching a documentary about milk." Like, lest you worry, I'm just in my bed.
All's fine over here.
Yeah. But okay, so here's the scoop. I think it's called The Price of Milk. And the thing that grabbed me from the trailer was the Got Milk campaigns.
Right, that push.
Okay, so the Got Milk
crazy.
campaigns. What do you think of when you think about them?
I think of there's two versions. There's the print ads
Yeah.
that
What do
feature
you
celebrities. I think of Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I think of the Olsen twins.
Oh wow.
But what I really think of with Got Milk is the commercial that there was I can't remember the name of it, but my parents were in the film industry and did commercials.
Yeah.
So they were always really big into what is essentially like the Oscars for commercials.
Yes.
And I can't remember the name of them, but the Got Milk ad won. And it was the one where you have to call in to say, and he has the cookies in his mouth.
Burr.
Yes. And he's like, and it was Got Milk, and I get goosebumps. It was a fucking genius ad, and anybody who's in the film industry or watched that went, that should win, and it did win.
This is what I love about you in this show, and anyone that's not listening, I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Because this is exactly what I'm talking about, Sarah. I could set somebody, a million people up, and they would not know what I wanted them to say, and you do.
Well, there you go.
It's
the magic. It's the magic of the Brain County podcast.
It really is, because
Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, baby.
Because it really is, like, almost everyone they think of those print ads, and you know, the milk mustache and like the cast of Friends or whatever. And yes, those were great and so memorable and iconic, and they still are. They probably still run. But that ad.
Yes, it was like it changed things in the commercial industry.
So clever that this guy was eating, I think it was a PB&J.
Yeah.
And
he's like a university professor. He's in a hall, in a university filled with information. Like he's in the museum.
It's
Aaron
clear
Burr
that
Museum.
He is an expert.
Yes, he is an expert in this. There's like everything there. He's like sitting in the collection,
eating his PB&J, and he's listening to the radio. And they have one of those quizzes where it's like, who shot Alexander Hamilton. And he knows the answer and he calls in. And he's on the air. You got to say who it is. But he's got PB&J full in his muck. And he says, and he goes to have some milk to wash it down. And his milk thing is empty. And it's like, got milk. Right? He lost
genius.
the fucking thing. It's such a great ad.
Yeah.
And so in the trailer for this documentary, it recounts this campaign, which is so great. And then it sort of intimates that, like, what was amazing advertising was just lining the pockets of Madison Avenue.
Yeah.
And that all of these, like, proper small town, small farm farmers, cow farmers, were getting nothing. And so I watched it, and what I learned was that all those, you know, those ad campaigns of like beef, it's what's for dinner.
Right.
Pork, the other white meat.
Right.
The incredible edible egg. Whatever. Any of those sort of like dairy or meat.
Real
or
cheese
whatever.
comes from California. Or happy cows come from California. Real cheese comes from California. That kind of thing. Do you remember that one?
I don't even know that one because I
it was
didn't
for
live
the
in California.
Yeah, it was saying like cheese from California. Like happy cows come from California.
I guarantee you that's in this category. And what it is it's called check off. And it means like you check off the box of like, we are putting money into promoting eggs, milk, beef, pork, these farming industries that need support. But the money for that campaign comes directly from the farmers. So like
No!
Yes, Sarah.
I had no idea. The farmers have to pay for that and not the...
Like every gallon of milk, they have to pay like 2 cents or whatever.
Oh, hell no.
And it goes into this big collective bank.
That doesn't seem right.
It sure doesn't, especially when you pay $160 million for a Got Milk campaign and your profits do not increase.
Oh my God.
Nobody's drinking milk because of that great ad.
That is really interesting.
It was mind-blowing. I did not know because I always am hearing about bailouts, you know, like the subsidies.
Yes.
Where like, which irritates the shit out of me, where we're like buying. The way that it works is, you know how I'm always raving about government cheese.
Yeah.
Well, the way it works is that there is a limit to the price of dairy, and it can't go beneath that. So like if there's excess dairy, the government has to buy it. Right? So that it's a minimum that
to maintain that supply and demand.
So it's like you're safe. Like if you're a dairy maker, then you know that you're never going to be fucked.
Okay.
But like you're also going to have to pay for all these ads that you don't even want because they're not helping anything. And so like these small town farmers sued the government and they lost.
Oh no.
And it was just like,
yeah,
it was a great documentary. I felt like almost like I kept chuckling to myself about how much I was enjoying this documentary about milk.
We pretend like we support farmers, but we actually don't.
Well, what
we support big farming industry, but not the individual farmer.
Because almost all of them now are these. What kind of brand milk do you buy? Because I
don't buy milk.
Oh, you don't buy any milk?
I told you the last time I had milk in my house was when you were here. And
what about
I
if
have
you
not.
have cereal?
I don't have cereal. The closest I get to that is oatmeal, and I use water with a little bit of creamer in that, or like sometimes I'll get half and half. But for me, I'll get the like Horizon is usually the brand that I used to buy when I lived in California. I would get Horizon.
Because I
But now
buying
it's like
the worst kind.
oh really?
Because I hate to say it, but it is so good, and it tastes better, and I hate that. But I'm gonna have to go local because I do know.
Yeah,
like
you
at
do.
Whole
I have
Foods,
done that. I get the local
the
Whole Food
local
stuff.
is super tasty, but it is like twice as much.
And there's the kind here where you can have the little box outside your door, and the milk guy will come or gal, the milk person will come and deliver like all your dairy products. And that's, I think, the better way to do it if you live in an area where they could do that.
I'm gonna start buying local, okay?
Yeah.
Because for real, I mean, the proper local is the most tasty, but it is so expensive that I was like, And I was buying at my grocer Fairlife, which is the one that is either in a red.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a plastic half-gallon, and it's so pretty. And they do like, oh, it's lactose free and it's half the sugar. And I'm like, yeah, baby. And it tastes so good. And then I found out how they're hot garbage. Sociopaths.
Yeah.
So anywho,
it is good. I really think that's great that you're looking into like the ethical sourcing of whatever you eat, because this is what my girlfriend and I did with our dog food too. We were like, let's make sure that we get dog food from a place that
and how much more
cares
is it?
For
Twice as much?
Probably.
But
it matters because we're like, we want to have a farm. We got to support small local farmers.
You do, if you
it
wanna
matters,
be...
and you got to and we say we don't have kids, so this is what I'm going to spend my money on.
Oh, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
It's worth it to me to be like ethical because that's that, think global, act local thing. There's a lot that we're not in control of. But if we can just do the things that we are in control of, which is look up this kind of stuff and, buy ethically sourced dog food that's not from questionable sources or, that I think is all we can do.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you do what you can do.
Do what you can do, right.
And once you know, you're like, oh, shit.
Right.
Like, I had no idea the kind of milk I was buying was, like, putting out of business these lovely folks. So, anyway, it was really great. I would recommend it. I totally enjoyed watching it. It was on Documentary Plus, and it really was informative, but it's not like the happiest message you're ever going to hear.
Yeah, well, a lot of farming stuff is like that, so.
Yeah.
Good stories.
But thanks for listening. Thanks for being a brainiac. If you want to support us, all of our coupon codes and URLs are on thebraincandypodcast.com on our Candy Codes tab. And we would appreciate any time you use those. That's so helpful. Or, if you don't want to buy anything, you can just leave us a 5-star review. That helps us too.
Love that. I was just reading some the other day, and it makes me feel so good.
It does. And tell a friend and tell people that we are a hoot and holler, and that's all we ask.
Yes.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.